News 25 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-990 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 25 is also brought to you by Matthew Ursua, Pahrumpas Paradise, helping America settle the West again at homeandpahrump.com. Now with Nevada Realty.
Tonight, the nation celebrates and remembers Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And amazing photographs are taken of the blood moon. News 25 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
The MLK Foundation raises money for high school scholarships. It's Monday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, January 21st. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Today, we take a moment to honor and remember civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Events were held all around the country. In Las Vegas, a huge parade traveled along 4th Street in downtown, where thousands took part of the event themed One People, One Nation, One Dream. Here in Pahrump, the 16th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. All People's Brunch was held at the Pahrump Community Church on West Street. News 25 caught up with Reva Braun to find out more.
We're doing our 16th annual Martin Luther King Foundation Luncheon.
I can't believe we've been doing this for 16 years.
Neither can I, Deanna, but I've only been doing it for about 6, and it seems like a long time.
A new location as of, I think, 2 years ago.
Yes, we just discussed that. The Nugget became a little too expensive, and this is home for the next few years until they kick us out of here.
Yeah. The Pahrump Community Church here. What's on the agenda for this brunch?
We have a couple of singing groups coming in and a praise dancer, and lots of raffles to help raise money. This is all about raising money to send our kids off to college with scholarship money.
Tell me about the last couple of years. How much money does it typically raise?
You know what? I don't remember offhand, but last year we gave out $3,000 in scholarships.
Wow.
So we're hoping to match that again this year. We have a blind allegiance group from Vegas, and they're going to be performing in about 10-15 minutes, hopefully.
And then, of course, our legendary Jerry Atkins is going to be up there just jamming.
Jerry will have her choir up, and they did the fifth sing, they did the beginning song, so they will end it also. If people want to donate to the Martin Luther King Jr. Foundation Scholarship, what number do they call? 727-0911. So we are also doing a silent auction and some raffle tickets. So next year we'll accept donations, and we'll start taking donations now for that event.
All right, and people can get involved just by giving you a call.
We're looking for new members, so if you're interested in becoming a member of our foundation, just give me a call and I'll set you up. If you had a chance to take a peek up in the sky last night, you probably saw the rare lunar eclipse known as the super blood wolf moon. Last night's eclipse will be the last visible here in the United States until 2022. If you're asking how does the moon turn red, the red color is caused by the sunlight passing through the Earth's atmosphere when the moon moves into the Earth's shadow. The red moon and total eclipse was able to be viewed in the clear skies in North and South America, parts of Europe and Western Africa. Eastern Africa and Asia could only see a partial eclipse. Thousands of pictures of the blood moon can be viewed online.
State Route 160 construction blasting resumes tomorrow, Tuesday, January 22nd at 12:45 in the afternoon through Mountain Springs in Clark County. Motorists can still expect up to a 2-hour delay. News 25 will return after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, the Board of County Commissioners was in Tonopah for their first meeting of the year. Tim Dahl, who is the Director of Public Works, spoke to the board about current road projects they are working on right now.
It goes like this. I mentioned at the last meeting to Tim that we had a problem. We had a concerned citizen that had a family member, his daughter, severely injured 3 years ago at Bella Vista in the highway. Offhandedly, I said, you know, it'd sure be nice to see some of those little bumpy things. And guess what? I was driving down the road and they're there. Thank you, sir.
Rumble strips, yes. We installed those at all 3 Bella Vista, Mesquite, and Irene intersections.
Pahrump Valley Boulevard going to get stripes one of these days and put the speed limit back up again instead of drugging me along at 25 miles an hour, hunting for the nearest cop that's going to find me doing 30.
Yes, Pahrump Valley Boulevard is basically, I've done a final walk on that again and have accepted and will be recording the certificate of completion, basically saying that the contractor has finished their obligation, and we will be, I've already signed the requisitions for obtaining the striping and the paint material for the project, so we'll be striping that in the very near future. And yes, the speed limit will go back up to 45 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, I think it was.
I have a few comments. I know I called you about an issue on Bella Vista on that corner. From those people in that area, I sincerely share the thanks and gratitude. They feel very, very strongly that they kind of just get shoved off to the side because it is so far off by Shadow Mountain Feed and can be an afterthought. So I express their deepest gratitudes to you for addressing the situation over there. I guess somebody was doing donuts and just made a mess of things over there, and it's not a paved road. So my gratitude to you on that.
You're welcome.
And I'm very happy to hear Pahrump Valley Boulevard's almost to its completion. I know people are very excited about that road, and even before we were almost there, it felt so much better just driving on that. And I look forward to seeing some of the solutions that we've discussed moving forward, different ideas to be able to bring effective solutions to roads. As many people realize, roads are a very expensive endeavor. $1 million a mile. Open up the checkbook.
Yes.
Yeah. So anytime we can spend less than $1 million a mile, I'm listening. So, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, it's a project that has been in the courts for many years, the housing development in Red Rock Canyon. At issue currently is the right-of-way for an easement for access to the property on State Highway 159 from the BLM. The approval has been postponed for the development project on over 2,000 acres with over 3,000 various-sized residential homes with a potential population of 7,500 new residents to be built on the old mining property. The Clark County Commissioners had the housing development item to approve on Wednesday's agenda. The property owners, Gibson Resources, requested the Commissioners hold the 3 agenda items for 90 days. The scenic site will be home for a mixed-use comprehensive master plan community on rural open land located on the north side of State Highway 159, approximately 1.5 miles west of the intersection of Highway 160. A hearing on November 1st looked at the public services, including transportation, fire, police protection, flood control, drainage, parks and open space, schools, water supply, and wastewater services. The applicant indicates that the community will be built out over the next 20 to 25 years. Gary Bennett, who has started building beds for area children under the nonprofit Sleep in Heavenly Peace, is in the need of mattresses.
It's Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and we are getting up and running pretty good right now. We really need mattresses more than anything else. We're getting the bedding and the lumber and volunteers, so everything's going well, but we can't deliver without a mattress. So they're $50 each, and you can go on SHP Beds .org and order them. That's what we really need right now is mattresses. I can't deliver without a mattress and their bunk beds, so that's 2 mattresses.
You are doing beds for the less fortunate here in town, building them, and Sleep in Heavenly Peace is an organization that helps those kids get their beds in their rooms.
Any donation, one of the options is going to be, do you want to give this to a certain chapter? But we're specifically concentrating on Pahrump right now, and then we'll move into Nye County once we get Pahrump taken care of. 702-539-9685.
You're going to need volunteers to put those together?
I have some, but I'll take more. Probably in the next couple of weeks we'll be doing our build. And so if anybody's interested, give me a call, and we'll hook you up. It'll be more fun and should be allowed by law.
Yeah.
When we return, we'll tell you about a screening of a film happening in Shoshone.
News 25 is brought to you by Bill and Robin Law, injury attorneys. Injured, need money? Get Bill and Robin, your local Pahrump injury attorneys.
There's a screening of a new film happening this weekend. A couple who are filmmakers from California have captured the lives and crucial battle of a small Native American tribe against the federal government.
It's called The Women in the Sand, and it's based on the struggles that a couple of the elders, the Western Shoshone elders, her name, Pauline Esteves and Maddie Esteves, and they have been doing all they can to try to help keep their culture alive, essentially, and they have been putting up with stumbling blocks all along the way.
Yeah, they tried to get rid of us. That's why they put us in the sand. But my gosh, we're not going to move. We'll just stick it out.
Well, we've been working on this film about 6 years. What it is the story of 2 Timbisha Shoshone elders, and basically it tells a much bigger story, but we're focusing on them in their efforts, their struggles over the last probably 20 years to try to save their culture. It's going away, like with all many tribes across the country. They are losing their young people to society, and they're just not as interested. And if they can get them interested in their language and in the arts, that will help save the culture, and that's what they're hoping to do. When we discovered the story was basically at an event in Shoshone. There were basically the Old West days, and Barbara Durham, who is a Timbisha Shoshone, and she history officer for the tribe at that time, and it actually is again now, did a presentation, basically the history and some of the struggles of the tribe. Never had heard of them. Been to Death Valley a number of times, was totally unaware that there was a Timbisha Shoshone tribe.
I think it's important to have people do basket work, because it's going to be lost if you don't keep it up, just like our language.
So your documentary is available on Amazon, but you can also go see it at the Flower Building in Shoshone.
In Shoshone. It's a wonderful opportunity. They called us and said we would like to do a benefit for the Timbisha Shoshone in Death Valley.
And so it's going to be at 3 o'clock on January 26th?
Yes, that's correct. 3 o'clock, January 26th in the Flower Building.
Is it free?
It is free. We would like to have donations if at all possible, because obviously it's for a good cause.
And so how do people find the Flower Building?
It's pretty easy. When you drive into Shoshone, there's a building that has flowers painted all over it. So that's pretty easy. It's on the same side where the museum and the Crowbar restaurant are. So you should be able to find that fairly easily.
Definitely come on down. I know there's limited space, so you might want to get there a little bit early.
And you can go to womeninthesand.com. You can learn a little bit more about the Davia project. You go to the Timbisha Village News page on the womeninthesand.com, and you can see read a little bit more about it, plus see some other things.
What an awesome movie. Well, the New England Patriots will go against the Los Angeles Rams for Super Bowl 53. The teams will battle it out on Sunday, February 3rd, in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. The telecast will air on CBS beginning at 3:30 in the afternoon Pacific time. Atlanta-born R&B legend Gladys Knight will sing the national anthem, and the band Maroon 5 is headlining the halftime show. They'll be joined by Atlanta rappers Big Boy and Travis Scott. The Prostate Cancer Support Group will host their monthly meeting Thursday, January 24th at 6 p.m. in the Desert View Hospital training room located at 360 Lola Lane. Everyone is invited to attend. If you have questions or concerns, please contact Tom Waters, 702-379-3449. That's 702-379-3449. Let's take a look outside on our weather cam. I know we got some high winds going on right now. We'll find out more from Michael Donahue after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donahue with today's highs. In Pahrump and Amargosa, it's 55 degrees, 68 in Death Valley, 50 in Beatty, 37 in Goldfield, 34 in Tonopah, 46 in Fallon, and 40 in Fernley. For tonight, 36 degrees in Pahrump, 34 in Amargosa, 45 in Death Valley, 32 in Beatty, 21 in Goldfield and Fallon, 20 in Fernley, and 16 in Tonopah. So Tonopah is getting pretty cold tonight. So tonight in Pahrump, partly cloudy skies, a low of 36 degrees, or average is 32. Sunset at 4:58 p.m. Winds out of the north at 16 miles per hour, gusts up to 29, and our humidity at 40%. For tomorrow, sunny skies are back, a high of 53, a low of 32. Sunrise at 6:51 a.m. Winds out of the southwest at 14 miles per hour, gusts up to 22, and 38% humidity. Looking ahead to our 7-day, sunny skies from Tuesday through Friday, and then on Saturday, those pesky clouds are going to return. For temperatures, we're looking at a very steady incline on Tuesday and Wednesday. Our high is going to be 53 and 57. On Thursday and Friday, our high is 62 and 63. And starting on Saturday through Monday, we're pretty much just going to hang out at 65 degrees. Now, our overnights are showing a pretty similar temperature, but a little bit more bouncy. Tuesday through Friday, we're going to be hanging around 36 degrees. And starting Saturday through Monday, we're going to jump up just a little bit to around 40 and 41 degrees. So back to the desk with Deanna.
Thanks so much, Michael. Well, according to the National Weather Service, the moderate winds that we are having today will become mild tomorrow and then dissipate completely through the rest of the week. If you want to find out more about KPVM TV and you're listening on the radio or watching on Facebook and you would like to get over-the-air television, give us a call, 775-727-9400, extension 201. We'll tell you how you can hook up your own TV. You can still keep your satellite, and you can also get over-the-air channels. All you need to do is get a digital antenna, and we'll tell you how to do that. Give us a call, 775-727-9400, extension 201. And KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio are now open for interns. If you're interested in finding out more about television or radio production, give me a call, 775-727-9400, extension 201, or you can even email me, Deanna@kpvm.tv. That wraps up this edition of News 25. There you go. I'm still saying it. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night. All of us from KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio wish you a wonderful night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.